The division trained you to operate at your limits. This simulation will push you beyond them. In your abilities.
Simulation restart.
Combat simulation program activated.
Suit up, agents. It's time to see what you're capable of.
Alright, starting with our specialist, we are running technician for the passive talent amped to get us one skill tier to help with our decoy, as well as our riot foam and the blinder firefly. Getting into our build breakdown, we are using the Vindicator, as you guys see, and if you don't know where to get this exotic from, you get it from the game mode Descent. When you go to the vendor, you have to get 350 Descent credits to get it. There's other videos out there, numerous videos about this, but this is the weapon we're using. The main focus is the weapon and the gears, the new Breaking Point gear set, and that's what this build is based off of. So let's get right into it. So on our Vindicator, got maxed out rifle damage, crit damage, and damage to armor. I could have rolled it to get damage to target out of cover, but I was cool with this. As you see, we're doing 284.k base damage, and we have an expertise to level 15. The next weapon is a black market RPK, and this is expertise level 15, doing 143k base damage, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, and damage to armor. Running the talent Ranger, amplifies weapon damage by 2% for every 5 meters you are away from a target. Now let me get into the Vindicator, the talent. It's called While Scoped. The weapon will highlight a random body section of each enemy. The weapon amplifies damage by 40% weapon damage to highlighted body sections. So as you see in the video, it was highlighting either the head, the midsection, or the legs. The legs is the worst part because I feel like it doesn't take as much damage even though you're hitting the target in the legs. But the midsection and the head, definitely you can feel the difference in the damage that they are taking. But remember, that's 40% weapon damage that they're taking on the highlighted parts of the body when you're shooting with the weapon. Now let's get into the gear. We got Breaking Point mask, we got Breaking Point chest piece, and we got Breaking Point gloves. Weapon damage, crit damage. Again, weapon damage, crit damage with a crit hit chance mod, 6% on the chest piece. And then for the mask, we got weapon damage, crit hit chance, and then 6% crit hit chance mod. And then we have Brazos cross holster. We got armor crit hit damage and weapon damage with 12% expertise. And then we got Fox prayers to give us the rifle damage, and then the 30% accuracy that we're also getting because of the Ninja Bite backpack, as you guys saw. But you know, you got that 8% damage to target out of cover with 12% crit hit damage, and then the Ninja Bite backpack, which is also expertise level 12 to give us that extra armor from expertise. And again, this talent is slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. So what we're getting is extra skill tier because of the Ninja Bite backpack, which you see our skill tier is up to level 3. One, because we have on the technician, then we get the extra skill tier from the Procross holster, and then we got the extra skill tier from the Ninja Bite backpack. So let's get into the Breaking Point because I feel like most people don't understand Breaking Point. It's a really good gear set, especially for rifles. You may have to switch up your playstyle, but it's pretty good. So 2 pieces you get 25% rifle damage, 25% marksman rifle damage. 3 pieces you get 30% headshot damage, 15% weapon handling, and then on 4 pieces you get the talent, which is on point. Hitting a shot with a rifle or marksman rifle grants a stack. Max stack is equal to the weapon's magazine size. So depending on the size of your rifles or marksman rifle magazine, for instance, this is 25. In the Vindicator, it maxed out at 26. Reloading will grant 2% weapon handling and 4% weapon damage per stack for 10 seconds. So quick math, that would be 26 times 2 and then 26 times 4. So you're getting the weapon handling and the weapon damage on top of the talent of the Vindicator, which is 40%. So you guys can do the math, but that's simple how you break this gear set down, which is it's a lot. I heard there's a bug. I also feel like the math isn't correct, or the math isn't mathing how people say on this gear set because of the bugs with this update in this new season. But overall, it's still a great weapon. It's still a great build in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. Let's look at some stats. Before we get to the stats, let's look at the skills. So as you saw in the video, I was running decoy and I was running riot foam. I was also running a firefly in some clips. you know, depending on what I was feeling for that moment, that's what I was running. Now let's get into the stats. So we got 28% crit hit chance, and you guys probably like, dang, that's really low. And then you got 122% crit hit damage, 110% headshot damage. Now the crit chance and the crit damage, you could add a little bit more crit chance so that you could crit more, but again, it's up to you guys however you want to run it. And this is how I was running it. And I mean, sometimes you just got to take a build and let it go to work. And when you see results, sometimes these numbers don't matter because you're seeing results. But some people like to look at numbers more than results. This is one of those builds for me that it performed even though the numbers aren't there where I would typically like them. So that's the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the gameplay. Let me know what you think about the build, and let me know what you guys come up with. It's your boy T'Challa. I'll catch you guys in the next one. T'Challa out.